How rich can a person become? Was $1 billion? $10 billion? Even the fortunes of today's richest people may seem small compared to the wealth of the man many consider the richest person in history, Rockefeller. Some economists have adjusted Rockefeller's fortune to present-day values and estimated it at between $300 and $400 billion. So how did the son of an ordinary accountant build the greatest fortune the world has ever seen? This is the story of the man who turned oil into gold. In fact, Rockefeller did not have a particularly wealthy childhood. He was born in America in 1839. His father was a traveling trader who would occasionally disappear for long periods. Because of this, Rockefeller learned from an early age to be extremely careful with money. Even as a child, he took on small jobs in his community, but he recorded every penny he earned. The man who would one day manage billions of dollars was already keeping income and expense records as a young boy. When the 1860s arrived, a new industry was beginning to rise in America: oil. While many people were trying to drill oil wells, Rockefeller thought differently. Instead of extracting oil, he focused on refining it. In his view, the real money was not in finding oil, but in making it marketable. With this goal in mind, he began buying small refineries. While his competitors fought among themselves, Rockefeller quietly expanded. The Standard Oil Empire. He then adopted an aggressive growth strategy and acquired rival companies. Those he could not buy, he pressured through intense competition. He continually reduced costs and secured special discounts from railroad companies. Within a few years, he had gained control of a large portion of America's oil refineries. By the 1880s, 90% of the country's oil market was under the control of Standard Oil. Rockefeller was no longer just rich. He had become one of the most powerful businessmen in the world, a man banks wanted to work with, investors followed closely, and someone capable of influencing oil prices. However, this immense power also attracted the attention of the government. In 1911, the U.S. government made a historic decision to break up Standard Oil because of its overwhelming dominance. This event went down in history as the Standard Oil breakup. Many expected Rockefeller to suffer enormous losses. Instead, the value of the shares in his newly separated companies increased even further. Even the division of a well-built empire could make its owner richer. In the later years of his life, Rockefeller began donating a large portion of his wealth. He directed billions of dollars to research centers, healthcare projects, and universities. The foundations he established continue to have an impact even today. To some, Rockefeller was a brilliant entrepreneur. To others, he was a ruthless monopolist who destroyed competition. But everyone agrees on one thing: Rockefeller was one of the figures who changed the rules of the modern business world. From the son of an ordinary family to the richest man in the world, Rockefeller's story remains one of the greatest examples of how people who recognize opportunities can change the course of history itself. So, what do you think? Was Rockefeller a genius or a monopolist who used the rules to his own advantage? I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you in the next one.